In a world where magic echoes through ancient ruins and the spirits of old linger amidst the dust of ages past, two mighty warriors stride forth, sons of the legendary Iron Age, destined to carve their names into the annals of history. They are the sons of the Iron Age. Their names resound with the might of thunder. Kurith and Dagon, brothers bound not by blood, but by the unbreakable chains of camaraderie forged in the heart of 1,000 battles. Koreth, the elder of the two, stands as an embodiment of unwavering resolve. His visage, a study in stoic determination, framed by a flowing mane of golden hair that dances in the desert winds like the flames of a roaring furnace. His body, a testament to years of rigorous training and arduous campaigns, bears the marks of countless victories and narrow escapes, each a badge of honor. Yet it is in his eyes, deep-set and piercing, that the true essence of Korth shines through, a relentless pursuit of justice and vengeance that knows no bounds. For behind that impassive gaze lies a well of silent fury, stirred only by the echoes of past tragedies that fuel his every move. Dagon, the younger brother, is a tempest of charisma and lethal skill, his every word and action carrying the weight of a well-aimed arrow. His features, chiseled with the ruggedness of granite, are softened by a ready grin that belies the cunning that simmers beneath. Beneath that playful exterior lies a razor-sharp intellect, matched only by his prowess in the art of war. Clad in supple leather armor that allows for swift and deadly movements, he wields a wicked double-headed axe with the finesse of a seasoned veteran. Together they stand as a bulwark against the forces of chaos, their contrasting personalities and fighting styles weaving together into a tapestry of unmatched strength. Now the tale I spin today echoes through the ages, whispered around flickering campfires under star-studded skies, a legend of bravery, loss, and the enduring bond of brotherhood. Gather close, travelers, and let the rhythm of my voice carry you away to the days of old, when the sons of the Iron Age first set foot in the Valley of the Dead. It is a place steeped in lore, shrouded in mists of ages past, where the veil between the realms of the living and the dead grows thin. Legends speak of colossal beasts that roam its hallowed grounds, and of fallen warriors whose souls linger, seeking solace or perhaps revenge. Only the bravest or most foolhardy dare venture into its depths. Yet our heroes stood resolute, their gazes unwavering as they traversed the desolate landscape. Koreth, with his unbending resolve, seemed unfazed by the valley's chilling reputation. Beside him, Dagon's roguish grin never faltered, betraying the turmoil raging within. For he too felt the oppressive weight of the valley's mysteries pressing upon him. As they journeyed deeper, the air grew heavy with anticipation, each rustle of wind and distant screech of a bird sending shivers down their spines. They were not alone, and so their path led them to the heart of the Valley of the Dead, where a colossal monument of black stone loomed against the bruised sky. Its surface was etched with cryptic runes, whispering tales of forgotten rituals and slumbering horrors. Before it stood Koreth and Dagon, dwarfed by the monument's imposing presence, their steps echoing the beat of their racing hearts. This was no ordinary ruin. It was the gateway to the underworld, and the spirits that stirred within yearned for release. But the price of such service was steep, demanded by the very essence of the valley itself. And as the brothers crossed the threshold, they knew they were about to enter a realm where bargains were struck and souls were forever changed. What manner of pact awaited them in the belly of the earth? What sacrifices would they be called upon to make? The answers lay hidden in the shadows, shrouded in the mysteries of the underworld. For the sons of the Iron Age had just stepped into the belly of the beast. Yet amidst the gloom, a flicker of defiance ignited in their eyes. With blades drawn and spirits unbowed, they charged into the darkness, ready to face whatever horrors the underworld had in store. But as they ventured deeper, the very essence of the valley seemed to reach out, tendrils of fear and despair coiling around their hearts. It was a test of their resolve, a challenge to their brotherhood, and only by standing firm could they hope to emerge victorious. With each step, the air grew colder, the silence heavier, until the only sound was the echo of their own footsteps. Then from the shadows emerged the first of the valley's tormented souls. Skeletal warriors with eyes of burning embers, their armor shattered and weapons dulled by the passage of time. They were the forgotten soldiers of ages past, forever trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. At their head stood a spectral monarch, cloaked in shadows, his features obscured by the gloom, yet his aura of command was unmistakable. He was their leader, their king, and he wielded the power of the valley itself. He boomed, his voice echoing with the finality of a tomb. Who dares disturb the slumber of the ancients? But Dagon merely grinned, his bravado returning. Looks like we found the host. Care for a dance, fellas? His tone was flippant, but his eyes betrayed his determination. With a nod to Koreth, he charged, his blade flashing like lightning. The ensuing battle raged with the fury of a storm. The skeletal warriors fell before the brothers' combined might, their bones shattering like glass. But for everyone that fell, two more seemed to rise. And then Koreth and Dagon faced the spectral king, locked in a deadly embrace. Each blow struck, echoed through the ages, a testament to their enduring strength. But the king was relentless, drawing upon the very essence of the underworld to bolster his attacks. Yet even in the face of such overwhelming odds, the sons of the Iron Age stood firm. Koreth, with his unbending resolve, parried and thrust, his blade a blur of righteous fury. Dagon danced around the king, his axe singing a deadly song, each swing threatening to cleave the monarch in two. The fight was brutal, a whirlwind of steel and bone, but the brothers refused to yield. Their bond unbreakable, their courage eternal. Then, just as the battle reached its climax, the ground trembled. From the depths of the earth, a monstrous form began to rise, drawn to the conflict by the scent of blood and the clash of steel. Its eyes glowed with malevolent fire, and its jaws, filled with rows of razor-sharp teeth, opened in a silent snarl. It was the guardian of the underworld, awakened by the disturbance and eager to claim any lingering souls. The sons of the Iron Age, ever resourceful, seized upon the distraction. While the spectral king grappled with the awakened beast, they vanished into the labyrinthine depths of the underground. For they knew that true victory lay not in defeating every single enemy, but in outsmarting their foes and achieving their objectives. With stealth and agility, they evaded the clutches of the undead and plunged deeper into the belly of the earth. The escape led them through winding tunnels and crumbling chambers, each echoing with the whispers of the damned. But they pressed on, guided by an unseen force that urged them onward towards the heart of the mystery. At last they emerged into a cavern of colossal proportions, its ceiling lost in the shadows above. In the center stood a monolithic altar, its surface adorned with arcane symbols that pulsed with otherworldly energy. And upon it rested a crown of obsidian, wreathed in an ethereal glow. This was the crown of shadows, a relic of immense power, said to amplify the wearer's connection to the netherworld and bend its forces to their will. It was the prize Koreth and Dagon had sought, drawn by rumors of its existence and the untold power it promised. Yet as they approached, the air grew heavy with foreboding, as though the very essence of the underworld recoiled at their intrusion. For this crown was not to be claimed lightly. It demanded a terrible price, a sacrifice of blood and bone. The brothers stood before the altar, their gazes fixed on the crown. The choice was theirs, to claim the power or to turn back while they still could. But Koreth, driven by an insatiable thirst for strength, reached out. The moment his fingers brushed the crown, a surge of shadowy energy coursed through him, binding his fate to the underworld and granting him powers that defied the boundaries of life and death. The sons of the Iron Age had claimed the crown of shadows, but at what cost? Only time would tell, as the desert winds carried whispers of their triumph and the lurking dangers that now clung to them. For the balance of power had shifted and the world would never be the same. Stay tuned for more epic tales of heroism, adventure, and the timeless saga of the sons of the Iron Age. Each new chapter will delve deeper into their extraordinary exploits, unveiling the mysteries of their past and the challenges that lie ahead.